All right, mystical hobbits, what we're going to be doing here is determine if these two lines that we have are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. Those are our three possibilities. Now, to do that, what we have to do is find the slope of both of these, okay? So let's just look at the slopes. And the slopes are what's going to tell us, are they parallel, perpendicular, neither? So for our first one, okay, let's call this 1. Our slope for the first one is going to be 2/3. We'll call that M1. M2, the slope for the second one over here is going to be -2/3. Now I have to figure out, are these parallel, perpendicular, neither? Well, if they were parallel, they'll be the same. And since they're not the same, I know they're not parallel, so that's out. If they were perpendicular, they'd be negative reciprocals of each other. Now they are negative, but they're not reciprocals. This would have to be 3/2. So it's not perpendicular either. So the only possibility that leaves me with is neither. Or neither, depending on how you like to say it. I don't really care. The second one. Now, to be able to do this, I have to know the slope for both of these. Now, only the first one I could tell the slope on, okay? That's m equals 3/5, right? But for this one, I can't tell the slope yet. I have to put into y equals mx plus b form. So to do that, let's start by subtracting 5x. This is just like the last lesson. We're subtracting 5x. That goes away. We get 3y equals -5x plus 18. Remember, I can't subtract these because they're not like terms. Finally, I'll divide everything by 3 to get y by itself. And I get y equals -5/3 x plus 6. Okay? Now I can actually look at the slope. So the slope of the second guy over here, I could say is m equals whatever's over here. That would be -5/3. Okay? So now I have my two slopes. Slope 1, this is my second slope. Slope 2. I look at them. Well, let's see. They're not the same. But are they reciprocal inverses? Meaning, is it flipped over a negative? 3/5, -5/3? Sure is. So these are perpendicular. Boom. All right. Let's take a look at these guys. For this one, once again, I look at the first one. Can I tell the slope? Yes, because it's in y equals mx plus b form. So let's say the slope of the first one is equal to -8/3. Right? It's just that number in front of x. For the second one, once again, it's not in the right form, so I got to put it into y equals mx plus b form. So we got to get the 6x out of there first. We get -16y equals -6x plus 48. I got to divide by 16 now, so I'm going to divide by -16 because this negative doesn't go away. So if this is -16, I divide everything by -16. -16, and this is by -16. When I do that, boom, out, y equals. Now put this in your calculator, and you'll see that you get +3/8 x plus, oh, sorry, this would be -3. All right, just put that in your calculator. Now let's take a look at the slope of this guy. So the slope for this second one is 3/8. Well, let's compare the two of these guys. I got one that's -8/3 and two that's +3/8. Are they negative reciprocals? Yep, that also makes it perpendicular. Perpendicular. Boom. All right, for this last guy, both of these aren't in y equals mx plus b form. So I actually have to do a little math here. So let's write out both of this. 5x plus 10y equals 5. And 6y equals 12x plus 4. All right, so there's two of these I got to solve for. This guy, start by subtracting 5x on both sides. All right, this cancels, and I get 10y equals -5x plus 5. Divide everything by 10. Divide everything by 10. Divide everything by 10. That cancels. We get y equals -1/2 x plus 1/2. And for the second guy right here, oh, sorry, let's go back. So what do we know our slope is? Our slope equal to -1/2, right? Because that's what's in front of x. So that's our first slope, right? Yeah, this guy. Second one, well, the x is already on the other side. That's good. So all I have to do is divide by 6. So I'm going to divide everything by 6, divide by 6, divide by 6, and I get y equals 2x plus 2/3. Just put these in the calculator. 12 divided by 6, 4 divided by 6. Now my slope for the second one is m equals 2. Are these reciprocals? I don't know. This is -1/2. This is 2. Well, they are opposite signs. All right, one's positive, one's negative. But are they flipped over? Well, like I said before, you could just drop a 1 into that. So 1/2, 2/1. Yup. So these are negative reciprocals of each other. So I can say that these are and I'm just going to stop right there. All right, that's it for this lesson. Remember, you got to put everything in y equals mx plus b form. And as a little tip to you guys in the future, if you ever see a little monkey and he looks you in the eyes, run for your life.